Okay, so welcome to my channel, Heather Feather 1986. I'm just gonna be rambling on about stupid stuff that probably it's not really important, but I feel like rambling. I miss my lover so much, and they're not here. They're in Arizona. No, they're in Nevada. I keep saying Arizona. Maybe just because they're like right next to each other and they're both fucking hot and they're both a desert. But Nevada has lots of bacon. But yeah, they're over there. And I miss them. I wish they were here with me. But you can't have everything in life. Nothing ever is perfect. You ever notice that? Just nothing. There's always, even if you like do everything right, everything perfect, everything the way you think that you should be doing it, for some reason, always something comes and fucks it up. As if it's supposed to happen. Why can't anybody just have something perfect? Like my little sister, her and her girlfriend, perfect arrangement, very adorable and perfect together. She lives over there in Buena Park and we live over here by San Bernardino. It's like, I kind of worked out where she lived over here so she could see her every day. Why does my lover live in Nevada? And they moved there just a couple months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago. It's like, why does it always work out like that, you know what I mean? Maybe it was supposed to happen? At least I still found them, and they found me, and I'm happy. Talk to them every day, and I feel so loved, and they make me feel wonderful. Probably the only person right now that really makes me feel very, very important. I mean, of course my little sister and my family, but lately my dad has been very grouchy, and I don't know what's going on in his world. He doesn't really share everything that goes on. I mean, he's a very good dad, and he's loving and everything, but for, like, him, his life is very secretive, and I understand that to a point, because I keep a lot of my stuff secret. I don't like everybody knowing my business. I don't run to people and every single time I get an argument and I think the only person I really, or 2 people I really tell everything to is Damien and Angel. They're the 2 people I tell everything to. They're like my vent, kind of like my diary, It's good to have somebody like that, someone that you can vent to, someone you can tell everything to, someone that if you're talking in a conversation with someone else, they already know what's going on because you have told them everything. I mean, I don't think there's anything Damien doesn't know. I tell him everything. Even if I was to know that it would hurt him, I would still tell Damien. If say, an ex was calling me, I would tell Damien. Even if it had nothing to do with him, I would still tell him. Just the fact that he knows what's going on, and he knows if, like, say, an ex called, even if it was just, like, them calling and being stupid, I would still tell him. Just because, I don't want anybody to ever call him and say, oh, Heather's been flirting with me and trying to get with me, and that way he could say, no, because I know the last time that you talked to her was blah, 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 blah. And to me, I like to make sure that my loved one, not only is my lover, but is my best friend. And, you shouldn't be scared to tell them stuff. I'm not scared to tell Damien anything. I can tell him whatever, and, he can tell me whatever. And it's really good. I love how comfortable I am with being able to tell him stuff, and especially stuff about my past that has happened, and how it makes me feel. And he makes me feel better. Or if I feel sick, he makes me feel better. And it's just wonderful. It's wonderful to have someone that makes you feel amazing and makes you feel important. And he's just so loving. I love that. I think everybody in the world kind of craves that, that bonding where you basically are each other's best friend. If you're in a relationship where you're fighting constantly and can't choose whether you want to be with that person or someone else, obviously you have. Because if you're sitting there thinking about whether you want to be with this person or not, and all you're doing in your relationship is fighting, then you do not need to be together.
Okay, so I made a little list about myself. I love the cold weather. I love candy, mostly chocolate. I love animals, all animals. I love to cook. I really, really love to cook. I really like to take pictures as well, but I have a big passion for cooking. I love hanging out with my friends and, just doing wild stuff with my friends. I love scarves. I love bags, handbags, mostly tote bags and side bags. I love vintage items. Anything vintage, I love it. I love being in a relationship. I really don't like to be single, so usually if you see me, I'm always with somebody. I hate being single. I absolutely love horror movies. I'm always watching a horror movie. Every single day I watch a horror movie. I love horror movies. Either horror movies or I'm watching South Park, so yeah. I love reading and just like learning about different serial killers. I know it sounds really weird, but it's just a weird hobby of mine. I love spiders. I love them a lot. I love spiders. You see it? Yeah. I'm gonna be getting like a million tattoos. I love almost all the cartoons that are on Adult Swim. The Boondocks and Metalocalypse is my favorite. And Robot Chicken, well, that's like animation. And I don't know, I just love them all. I love Family Guy and American Dad and all that stuff. Oh, and Aqua Teen and Drawn Together. I love those shows so much. I love The Mighty Boosh. The Mighty Boosh. I absolutely love tattoos. I'm craving to like just go get a million of them. I really want them, but I need money. I really love rock music. And not just rock music, I mean, I love oldies and punk and metal and gypsy punk, like Gogol Bordello. I can't talk tonight. I don't know. I like rockabilly and psychobilly, and I don't know. I even like soul and R&B, but like old stuff, like from like the '60s. Oh, and I like reggae too. But the last thing that I'm going to tell you that I like, and maybe I'll make another video telling you stuff that I like, is I really like daisies. Daisies, I don't know what it is about them, but they always make me feel so wonderful. I love daisies.